Hey guys, what's up? This is Dingo Crikey here with another commentary video. This time I'm going to be discussing the viewership that has been revealed for Robots in Disguise so far. So I just wanted to throw out a quick video touching on this because it's been a matter of discussion, with Robots in Disguise, its time slot, it airing on Cartoon Network. How successful was it going to be? How many viewers was it going to bring in? I don't think many of us were predicting a whole lot, being that it's 6:30 in the morning, and action cartoons don't always tend to be the most successful things on networks like Cartoon Network, especially because they're kind of given the shaft. But now we do have some data from tvmediainsights.com, which gives us the estimated viewers for episodes 1 through 7. I'll give a link to some of the listings in the description below. And if you go to the Wikipedia article for the show, they have the episode listing there, and, you could find the viewers listed with the episodes. As far as how well the show has been doing with viewers, that's kind of hard to say. If you total all of them up and find the average viewers for the first 7 episodes, it's about 0.9 million. I don't know how that translates into numbers, but it's a little shy of 1 million basically. I mean, as far as the individual episode views, the first 2 had about 1 million views, then episode 3 dropped, but episode 4 and 5 were up from episode 3, kind of drops again, and then episode 7 was at a solid 1 million viewers, so at least the show isn't progressively doing worse, at least with the data that has been revealed so far. Obviously, though, these numbers aren't anything extraordinary. Also, it's a cable show. They don't generally get as many views. There are some huge hits like Walking Dead and Game of Thrones on HBO, but at least in the past, what I've noticed is that cable shows generally get around, 2 million to 4 million viewers on a regular basis. At least a lot of USA shows. Even Breaking Bad, despite the last season, wasn't getting a ton of viewers, but that's a pretty different demographic too. If you're to look at cartoons in general, they generally aren't getting even those kind of viewers, especially the stuff on Cartoon Network. So we have Robots in Disguise, first 7 episodes getting an average of 0.9 million views. I mean, if you're to average up the views of, let's say, all of the Clarence episodes to current date, I mean, you're going to probably find something around 1.5 million viewers. Adventure Time's probably their biggest show right now, and season 6, I think, had about 1.5 million to 2 million viewers on a regular basis, though the season openers do generally bring in over 3 million, so that is quite a lot for a cartoon, at least in what I've seen. And Teen Titans Go seems to have about the same amount of viewers as Adventure Time, which I really don't understand. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Adventure Time personally, but, if some people are into it, I guess I could see why, because it's a different type of show, has a quirky sense of humor. I don't know, Teen Titans Go really isn't that funny to me. I was a fan of the Teen Titans show in the mid-2000s, and I kind of feel like Teen Titans Go is a mockery. Yeah, there's some funny moments, but you have to take into account that not only are the new episodes of all of these shows getting better time slots, but they're also getting better advertising through commercials on Cartoon Network and regular reruns, so people have way more of a chance to get a taste of these shows, and then they might want to tune in for the new episodes. So these shows are getting much more attention. Robots in Disguise, I'm pretty sure, only airs its new episodes Saturday morning. They don't run any reruns of the show. I mean, even that Sonic Boom show that comes on after Robots in Disguise gets, I think, regular reruns throughout the week. I don't watch Cartoon Network that often, but I think so. Robots in Disguise has really been shafted in the competition, so with all things taken into consideration, I don't know if Robots in Disguise is necessarily doing so bad. I mean, I was happy to see that they didn't just have NA listed for the amount of viewers, because when a show's about to get canceled, that usually seems to be what's happening. It's also not just seeing a steady decline of viewers, so that's probably a good sign. And you've got to take into account that it's airing at 6:30 in the morning. If you look at the views for a lot of other morning programming, they're not really getting that much anyways. So it's kind of a glass half full situation where In one way, yeah, it isn't getting a ton of views and it has a bad time slot, but it's doing pretty good considering its awful time slot and its bad advertising. Now, I'm not an expert on TV show ratings, but I would say this is probably enough that we should see the show at least make it to episode 26 if it can keep this kind of trend with viewers. I hope it brings in more. This is one of the reasons that I tune in every morning for the episode rather than just finding them online, is because if I can contribute to the show staying on the air, I want to. It's been decent enough so far. I mean, it's definitely better than shows like Teen Titans Go, so I hope it can stick around for a little while and really hope Cartoon Network starts airing reruns, or at least advertising it a little bit more, because right now it's kind of getting the Toonami treatment, which may mention, I think Robots in Disguise is so far getting more views than most Toonami shows. So that's a pretty good sign, because despite the fact that that Toonami block has been getting some pretty horrible viewership other than maybe shows like Bleach and Dragon Ball Z, Toonami's been able to stay around for these last few years, so hopefully Robots in Disguise has a chance. Anyways, I just thought I would report on this. I've been waiting to see the viewership for the show. So far, it doesn't look too bad for me. I'm still kind of wary about where the show's going to go. If the episodes don't get aired in America, I'm sure some other country will finish the show up. I'm hoping the show does survive in the States, but you guys can leave your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think these views mean for Robots in Disguise? Are you hoping maybe they are a bad omen for the show and it won't even make it to episode 26 so we can get on to something new? Maybe you have some news about Cartoon Network potentially letting the show air some reruns. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, along with any topic suggestions you might have pertaining to Robots in Disguise, Transformers 5, or the Generations toy line. Anyways, that's all I have to say for this one. Stay tuned for more Transformers news and commentary, and have a good one, guys.